Good morning, students. So in this class I am going to take a new topic, that is center of curvature and circle of curvature. So here we consider a curve C. So this is a curve C which was given in green color. So this is a curve C. Okay. Next, let P be a point on this curve. Let P be a point on this curve, and let PT be the tangent to this curve at the point P. Okay, so PT is the tangent to the curve C at the point P, and C is a curve, then P is any point on the curve. Okay, next is consider a normal. So normal line means what? Any line which is perpendicular to the tangent to the curve is known as normal line. So this is a tangent, and this line is perpendicular to this line, that is PE. This PE is known as the normal to the curve. So this PE is a normal which is having the length that is equal to what? The radius of curvature rho. The radius of curvature rho. So rho is the length of the PE. So here let C be a curve. Let C be a curve, and P is any point on the curve. P be any point on the curve. Okay, so then let PT be the tangent. PT be the tangent to the curve at P. Let PT be the tangent to the curve at P. Okay, so now let rho be the radius of curvature. Rho be the radius of curvature of C at P. Okay, so when there is a curve, then it has some radius of curvature. Okay, when there is a curve, means a curve is having some radius of curvature. So let rho be the radius of curvature of C at the point P. Okay, so now from figure, PE is equal to rho. PE is equal to rho. So now then the circle with center E and radius equal to rho, that is the radius of curvature. The radius of curvature is called circle of curvature. Now see in this figure. So E is taking E as the center and taking radius as the radius of curvature, that is equal to rho. Okay, so keeping this radius equal to radius vector and keeping this E as a center, right? Then draw a circle. Okay, so then draw a circle having the center at the point E and the radius equal to what? Radius equal to the radius of curvature rho. So then this circle is known as circle of curvature. And this point E is known as center of curvature. Okay, so and the point E is called center of curvature. Center of curvature. Okay, so now we derive the expressions for center of curvature, or coordinates for center of curvature. Okay, now from this figure, let us take OM. Okay, so this OM is nothing but, let us take this is along x-axis. Okay, this OM is along x-axis. So let us take a coordinate x bar on x. So let x bar be any point on x. Okay, so now from figure, so we have x bar is nothing but OM. Okay, x bar is nothing but OM. So this is OM. Why we have taken x bar? Because x bar is nothing but which represents a point on x-axis. So therefore we took x bar. So x bar is nothing but OM. And again this OM is nothing but ON minus MN. Okay, ON minus MN. So this is equal to OM minus MN, correct? Or which is equal to, again, now this MN is the same as RP. Okay, so this is R and this is P. This MN is same as RP. So therefore we write this as OM minus RP. Because I will write, because MN is equal to RP. MN is equal to RP. OM minus RP. Now from this figure, from the triangle ORP, from this triangle, now see here, from this triangle PERP or PER, from the triangle PER, now from the triangle PER, we have sin psi is equal to, now this is angle is again psi only. Okay, so this is sin psi is equal to, sin is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. Sin is opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite means RP, divided by hypotenuse means PE. So now here this angle is psi. From this triangle sin psi is equal to, this is opposite side, this is hypotenuse and this is adjacent. Okay, so sin psi is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite means RP divided by hypotenuse means that is EP. So EP means it is rho. So therefore this is equal to, which is equal to RP divided by EP means it is rho. Now we need RP. So RP is equal to rho into sin psi. Okay, similarly from this figure y bar. Okay, so y bar is nothing but this ME. Okay, y bar is nothing but ME. So ME means it is parallel to y axis. So parallel to y axis. So any point on this y axis is, let us take that as y bar. Okay, so from this figure y bar is equal to me, y bar is equal to me. So me is nothing but mr plus mr plus okay, mr plus so that is similarly y bar is equal to me, which is equal to mr plus again from figure mr is parallel to pn. Okay, so now here this is me, so me is nothing but mr plus so mr plus correct, so mr plus now this mr is parallel to pn, so mr is parallel to pn means mr is equal to pn, so therefore in this case mr is equal to pn. So now substitute here, y bar is equal to, so mr means pn plus mr means pn plus okay, so now this is equal to which is equal to from figure again, from triangle PER, again take the same triangle, in that case cos psi is equal to, cos means it is adjacent side by hypotenuse, so adjacent side means it is ER divided by hypotenuse means it is PE, which is equal to ER divided by PE means it is radius of curvature rho. So this implies we need ER is equal to cross multiply rho cos phi. Okay, so with this y bar becomes, so substitute this value of ER here, so it is Pn plus ER means rho cos psi. So Pn means it is on y axis, so let us take it as y, so y plus rho cos psi. Okay, so similarly x bar is also same, x bar is, we have taken x bar is equal to OM minus RP, so OM means it is on x axis, so it is take it as x, then RP is rho sin phi, so this we have already determined, rho sin phi. Okay, now we find the expression for sin phi and cos phi that we needed. So here we know that tan psi is nothing but what? Slope of the tangent. So always slope of the tangent is represented by dy by dx, or simply it is y dash. Okay, so we know that tan psi is equal to y dash. Next is we determine cos psi. Now cos psi is equal to what? Cos psi can be written as 1 divided by sec psi, correct? Or 1 divided by this sec psi is nothing but square root of 1 plus tan square psi, because 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. So sec theta is square root of 1 plus tan square theta. So it is sec psi is 1 plus 1 divided by square root of 1 plus tan square phi, or which is equal to 1 divided by square root of 1 plus, now this tan psi is nothing but what? Y dash. So tan square psi means it is y dash square. So this is cos psi we get. This is cos psi we get. Okay, next we obtain expression for sin psi. So sin psi can be written as, now sin psi can be written as, so this is sin psi, right? Then divide and multiply by cos psi, divide and multiply by cos psi. Okay, so which gives, now sin psi by cos psi, this sin psi divided by cos psi, we collect it at one side, sin psi by cos psi into cos psi, or which is equal to sin psi by cos psi is tan psi into cos psi. Now what is tan psi? It is y dash. Now what is cos psi? Just now we determined square root 1 divided by square root of 1 plus y dash square, or which is equal to y dash divided by square root of 1 plus y dash square. So this is sin psi. Okay, now substituting all these, substituting all these sin psi and cos psi in equations. Okay, in equations, so call these equations as here. So this is equation 1, call this as equation 1. So in these equations you have to substitute cos psi and you have to substitute sin psi. So what we obtain, this is equal to in equation 1. So x is equal to, x bar is equal to x minus rho into x minus rho into sin psi. So sin psi is it's equal to y dash divided by square root of 1 plus y dash square. Okay, and this is equal to x minus, now rho, you know, radius of curvature in Cartesian form. Rho is nothing but radius of curvature in Cartesian form, so which is the same as 1 plus y dash whole square raised to 3 by 2 divided by y double dash, okay, y double dash. So this is rho into, then write the remaining thing, y dash divided by square root of 1 plus y dash whole square. Okay, so this is x minus rho means it is the radius of curvature, so 1 plus y dash whole square raised to 3 by 2 divided by y double dash into write this one, y dash divided by square root of 1 plus y dash square. Now simplify this, we get x bar is equal to x minus, now this is square root of 1 plus y dash whole square raised to 1 by 2, then bring this term in the numerator, then it gives raised to minus 1 by 2. So 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2, it's equal to 2 by 2 means 1 it is. So okay, x minus, so it is 1 plus y dash square, okay, 1 plus y dash square into y dash divided by y double dash. So this is expression for x bar, So similarly y bar gives, again substituting the same thing in the given equation, we get y bar is equal to y plus 1 plus y dash square divided by y double dash, So these are the coordinates of center of curvature. So these are x bar and y bar are the coordinates of center of curvature. Are the coordinates of center of curvature. Okay, so these are the derivations, the derivation of coordinates of center of the curvature. In the examination they may ask for 5 marks. The question is like this, derive the coordinates equations for coordinates of the center of curvature. Okay, so with this I conclude this class, and we will continue in the next class. Thank you.